Hello and welcome back to MW4 Vengeance. In the last episode we took over the satellite facility and we now have all the intelligence we need for the planet. Unfortunately, our uncle died previously and we're going to get an update on his demise here. Very sad, but we're going to head into the campaign and see the mission briefing.
I had the secondary patrol sweep the area where Gonzalez lost contact with Peter. They recovered his remains. I hope that when the time is right, you'll give him a funeral with appropriate military honors. He would want that. I think you'd agree he earned it. We need to determine if we can go on without him. I can provide tactical guidance, Ian. I can't lead a revolution. Peter knew how to inspire people, how to move them to take action. He helped start the resistance on Kanajashi, and it's having an effect, but it's still unorganized. Unless we can spark others to join the struggle, it'll eventually be overwhelmed. Without Peter's guidance, I'm not sure we can make the difference.
I share your grief, Major, but I joined Sir Peter, having already lost my Duke and my world. He showed me the importance of fighting for what they meant to me, not surrendering to despair and loss. Sir Peter asked Ian to return from one unwinnable war only to join him in another. He has given us victory against Steiner every time we have met in battle. Shall we now say he's not given enough to merit our confidence?
No, I'm not saying that.
There is no issue of whether we move forward, Elise. I can't replace him. But Sir Peter said that if we showed resistance was possible, the people of Kanajashi would rally. I trust them to do their part, if we do ours.
Okay. We push forward then. We were planning on moving to the Hadra Peninsula to rendezvous with resistance elements and liberate armaments and personnel to use against Steiner. But Carl has identified something from our new satellite data that may warrant we divert.
The dropship your uncle crippled in orbit was able to make a rough landing in the Olympian reaches. We're showing a lot of activity in the area that indicates Steiner is trying to get the ship operational again.
We could set down outside their sensor range, then move into the area by ground, neutralize the units guarding and supplying their operation, and destroy the dropship before they can complete repairs. But diverting from our original op is a risk, Ian. Any delay before we rendezvous with the resistance may result in Steiner shoring up their defenses. We need the assets at Hadra, equipment and personnel, to overthrow Steiner. If we delay, we might lose them forever.
What kind of forces would we be facing at the dropship crash site?
Light compared to what they have at Hadra. It's remote.
Then we divert. If you are facing doubts about our ability to move on, Elise, then other members of our team will have them too. A victory here can help us eliminate something much more dangerous than a dropship. Upload your operational plan and I'll get us set up for the first drop.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to pass on my condolences. Your uncle was a great man. I know just because you're not wearing your heart on your sleeve that his death hasn't affected you.
Thank you, Casey.
I also wanted to mention that Major Rathburn was hit pretty hard. She's not exactly open about her feelings, but she was with the Colonel a lot of years. It's taking about everything she's got to keep it together. Under the circumstances, she may not be at her best. I know she has a lot of faith in you.
If you talk to her before I do, please, tell her I understand, and I'm very sorry for what she's going through.
I'll tell her. Thanks. And in case there was any doubt, I'm behind you, sir. I was from the beginning.
Oh man. So there's some closure on our uncle's death and the reactions of the other characters and how they're dealing with it. Let's click into Sweep and Destroy and see what the next mission briefings are. Oh, and it looks like there's none. So, let's head into the mech lab and see. We're going to have one person with us, so we need to equip 2 mechs to get ready. We have our Bushwhacker. We might want to give that a try, considering it is slightly heavier than the Uziel, so it might be a good choice. We're just going to strip so that we have all of our weapons available. We're just going to double check all of our mechs here real quick. We're going to take the Bushwhacker, the Cougar, and the Hellspawn's got some guns on it that I can salvage. And yeah, that looks good. So we're going to take the catapult, which we did get some more weapons here, some more Clan Lerm 10s. Let's see how many of those we can fit on. Oh no, just barely. Need an extra ton. Maybe I can lower the amount of ammunition that they carry in order to get more of them on there. And I could even... I guess this thing doesn't need to go 103. It's a little excessive. 89, 96. Those are probably good. I could take some more Lerms here, that's for sure. I also could just take more ammo across the whole thing. But I think more LRMs would push its firepower into a higher notch here. I'm going to drop the jump jets. I'm not sure if they're needed in this terrain that much. We'll see. And maybe put on a couple heat sinks. We got a couple tons left. I think that'll probably be it. Well, I'll throw on one more Lerm 5. Ah, that'll be good. So, whole crap ton of Lerms. I like it. This mech will be very devastating at long range. We're probably going to leave Gonzalez in here so that he can use his high accuracy to kick some butt with it. And we're going to outfit this bushwhacker. If we restore it here, we can see it comes with an AC-10, 2 medium pulse, and some Lerms. Nice, well-rounded build, but yeah, well-rounded typically doesn't do everything that you want. We want to go ballistics here. That is probably going to be our best bet. Now, let's see. We have a Gauss rifle that we can put on. It's the same weight, I believe. Yep, 13 tons as an AC-10. The AC-10 does 9 damage, 400 range with a 4 recycle. And this is 12 damage at 1200 range with a 6 recycle. Oh, this is just way better DPS for the tonnage. Let's see, this is 30 shots per ton, and this is 36 shots per ton. So, yeah, I think the Gauss rifle is a really good choice here. Be a pretty good weapon for us. Also, we could do some clan AC2s sort of thing. We could do like a 4 UACT 2 build. That's kind of cool. Like that. That seems kind of fun. A little cheesy, but highly entertaining. But I think we're going to try out that Gauss rifle for now. We'll do the Gauss rifle in the center torso. We'll put on a energy weapon of some kind. Probably going to be this ER large laser. And then we have another 11 tons to do something with. Not sure what, though. Maybe instead of that light Gauss rifle, I should put on some form of autocannon. Give a large laser and maybe a pair of 5s? Maybe triple 2s? Ah, come on. Sometimes I could even do quad 2s and a large laser. Why not? Oh wow, that's why not. No armor. You always gotta up armor these things. It's just strange how they never seem to put armor on them. Only 2 tons left. I don't have any heat sinks. I could just put into my speed. Triple Ultra 2s and a large laser. Nah, sure, why not? We'll do that for one of the designs. I want to do an SRM build on this thing in the future, but I think it'll be fine for this mission. So, let's see here. I can get the mission to show up here. Operation 3, Mission 1, Sweep and Destroy. A Steiner dropship has crashed, and we may have a chance to capture it, and further cripple Steiner's ability to move troops. Scout the nearby area and brush aside the enemy mech screen. Cool. Well, this is going to be interesting. I hope Gonzalez is ready to kick ass in his catapult, as I'm ready to kick butt in the bushwhacker. I'm still having second thoughts about this design. I want to maybe try a bit more of a heavy-hitting design instead of fast-firing. I'm just so Come on, I can put in... Oh, I can't put in another AC-10. Boo. That's annoying. I can put an LB-20. I feel like this mission is going to be a long-range mission. I'm just so... I just can't decide, man. Nah, something like this will be fine. It'll be like the original design of this thing. Ah, whatever. Okay. Restore it. Screw it. Let's just go with that. It'll be good. Let's do it.
Omega lead, this is Control. I show you nearing the outer patrol area. Omega forward, do you have your teams deployed?
We're moving out. We'll have to go to foot squad, so we may have some blind spots. ETA, 2 minutes.
Roger, forward. Alright, Omega lead, we have reports of mechs patrolling the area. You'll have to take them out before we're able to move closer for the rest of the op. We won't be able to give you any position data until we get sightings from forward.
Roger, Control. Intercept and destroy mech patrols.
Good luck.
Sensors online.
Okay.
Weapons systems online. All functioning systems nominal.
Moving forward here, we got to wait for a response from the scout groups. I don't need to wait. Let's just head on out and try to find some people.
Private Eye 49er, I've got 2 mechs on patrol. Position uploaded is Nav Alpha.
Roger, 49er. Patrol
Alright,
that
we
Alpha.
got Nav
Moving to
Alpha.
intercept.
We got a cougar? And what else here? 2 cougars. Good to know. We should be able to take them out fairly easily at range here. We do have a nice long-range design. But it will be hard to hit them at this range, so I think I'm going to move forward a little bit. As Gonzalez should be able to get some alarms on them.
Attack my target.
Copy.
Let's see here. Let's target the front one. Oh, Osiris is over on the side. Good to know that those guys are coming in as well.
Nav point Alpha.
And let's get to work. Just use my weight here. Just move right up in my high DPS with my Ultra 2s. Ow! Take some damage there. As we pump it into these cougars.
I've got movement. Uploading position is Nav Beta. Looks like another patrol of 2.
Roger, 2-5. Patrol at Beta.
If they're from the down dropship,
Yeah.
most likely they'll be in bad moods.
Enemy mechs moving in. Where are you going, Jules? Get back here. I need you. Oh, he's firing alarms. Good boy.
Private Eye 29er, report
Come on. About to drop. There he goes down. One last cougar here. And thankfully my AMS is doing its job, preventing some of that damage. Come on. You're about to die, aren't you? Come on.
Control.
There you go.
Alpha patrol neutralized.
Roger, Omega lead.
Target destroyed.
Form up on me, man.
Roger.
Let's see how you're doing. Oh, you're fresh. Damn it. Why are you fresh and I'm the one that's getting shot up here? Although it's not too terrible of damage. Just barely into the orange for my CT. We're just gonna have to grin and bear it.
Please report status of 29er.
Oh, there's some more enemies. Got 2 Osirises running around in the backfield. And I said earlier that I thought these were a variation of the Jenner. I was like, am I correct with this? And oh, whoa, that's not 2, that's 3. There's another enemy mech here. A Raven. I looked it up and they're variations of the Fire Moth or something like that. Basically it's not what I expected, but hey, whatever. It's a light mech.
Check fire. Look
Whoa.
what friendly is shooting at.
Sorry, Gonzalez, I shot you in the foot with my AC-2s.
This is forward lead. I lost contact with 29er. I'm uploading their last position as Nav Delta. I'm getting a squad over there. Suggest you check Delta with extreme caution.
Acknowledged.
Could be true.
Nav Delta. We may have lost our group those over there.
Destroyed.
Cyrus goes down. Excellent. Next one here. Ooh, he fell over. Looks like Gonzalez managed to land enough LRMs at once that your mech falls over. So that's something that happens in this game, is if you take enough damage in one short duration, your mech falls over and can actually explode on the ground if
Roger. Looks like we got him.
Copy.
you're not careful.
Nav point beta reached.
Alright.
Roger, 3-9er. 2 heavies on the move at Gamma.
Ooh, heavies at Gamma. That's a little frightening. But what do we got here? Got an Osiris. Across the way. Let's just go around the right side of this lake. Oh, there's a cougar. Alright. Start the fire going. We got 116 rounds left. And the fact that it shoots 2 per pole. We got 50-something trigger pulls left. Just gotta think about my ammunition, because we have to grind through 2 heavies as well. But we're gonna go down here into the water. Oh yeah, see? He fell over because of the massive amount of damage that Gonzalez is pumping out. Which is great, Gonzalez. I love it when you kill people fast for me. And there's the Osiris. Running in and the Lerms flying. Oh, stopped up for a second. Let's use this opportunity to pump some damage into him. Get away from Gonzalez. I can't shoot you very well. There you go.
Destroyed. Forward. No sign of 2-9er squad.
Roger, Omega Lead. Any signs they were taken out?
Negative. Nothing. The area's kind of messed up now. Not sure I'd be able to tell.
Roger.
Alright, we have 2 heavies left to fight at Nav Gamma. This is going to be intense. If I remember correctly, it's a pair of Mad Dogs, which will be an interesting fight. Lots of LRMs coming in. Oh, there they are. Let me just reposition here. Pair of vultures. Oh man. This is going to be interesting. Come on, Gonzalez.
Take out designated target.
Roger.
Let's get in there. It's got mid-pulse, large pulse, and Lerms. Oh, here come the Lerms. Let's start getting away. Gotta break line of sight, hopefully, here. Get him to lose lock. Hopefully they'll focus on Gonzalez for a second, and then we'll come back in, and let's take him out. Rushing in, trying to get close to them. Unfortunately, I can't get within their minimum LRM range, but I can get nice and close. Just start pounding on that very exposed CT that the Vulture has. It would be weird to call this thing the Vulture for the rest of this playthrough, considering I know it as the Mad Dog now. Come on. Drop. Bastard. No. Oh god, my CT's crit. Go down. This is the first clan heavy we've been having to fight against. He's down. Excellent.
Take out designated target.
On to the other Vulture, as fast as possible. No, here comes the missiles.
Damage critical.
I had to...
Weapon destroyed.
Oh,
Weapon destroyed.
there go my AC2 and my ER large laser. I'm down to just, what is this, 17 trigger pulls with my Ultra 2s, and I'll have to rely on Gonzalez to finish him off for me. That's it. Ignore me, Vulture. Ignore me. I'm not a threat. I'm just pumping damage into your side. 5 trigger pulls. 4. 3 left. 2 left. 1 left. Ah! He's dead? Yes!
Negative, Major. Looks like the area is clear.
Roger, forward. Maintain patrols during salvage operations. Salvage, coordinate with forward and see what you can recover. Window 3 hours.
Roger, Control.
Good work, Omega. Return to base and let's get ready to move.
On the way, Control. Good work, everybody.
Target is terminated.
Holy crap, that was close. We managed to take out the enemy mechs with our, like, literally our second last round. But we get a good result from that. We get an Osiris. That's fine. That's just more weapons for us. We get a Vulture. We get a Mad Dog. Yes! We can finally use the mech that was in the intro cinematic. Oh, that's great. Unfortunately, my Bushwhacker was damaged a little bit, but thankfully, MechWarrior 4 Vengeance is a little... it's nice to you. We won't have to replace those destroyed weapons unless our mech is entirely destroyed. But yeah, that's awesome. We're definitely going to be playing in the Vulture in the next episode. But for now, thanks for watching this episode of MechWarrior 4 Vengeance playthrough. Good hunting.